Okay guys, before we get started, I have to tell you something, because I talk a lot about budget photography and budget filmmaking, but today I don't want you to get all excited about color grading, only to be disappointed at the end of the video. Because the plugin that we're talking about today, FilmConvert Nitrate, costs $139. Now, that's not super expensive, but for a plugin, not cheap either. It's the most expensive plugin that I have. But is it worth it? Yes. Totally. It's a lot more than just a plugin, and I can't even describe how much I like FilmConvert Nitrate. I've been looking for a plugin like this for months. There's a free trial version for Davinci Resolve, but also Premiere Pro and Final Cut Pro, so if you want to try it out, just go for it. Now, of course, you have to like a film look or cinematic look, because that's what FilmConvert is all about, but I find that you can use it to color grade all kinds of footage. It's such an easy and fun way to color grade and get a nice looking image fast. And I'm not getting paid or anything to make this video. I bought FilmConvert Nitrate myself because I heard so many good things about it. It works with log profiles, C-Log and S-Log and so on, but also with the standard profiles of your camera, in case your camera doesn't support log. But the great thing about FilmConvert Nitrate is that if you use it with log footage, it will keep the log gamma encoding, so you don't lose all the advantages that come with log. But you can use it either way. I've been playing around with it for a few weeks now, and it's so much fun. Let me show you how it works. Okay, so first install FilmConvert Nitrate and then download the right camera pack. This is another great feature of FilmConvert. They have a lot of dedicated camera packs for each brand so that you get the best possible result, and this also allows you to match the footage of different cameras. Let's say you shot most of your project with a Canon R series, but you mixed in some iPhone shots. Well, you can make all the footage look the same. Anyway, it's super simple once it's installed. Let's use this clip as an example. Go to the Color tab and then open up the Open Effects tab here. Scroll all the way down and there it is, FilmConvert. Drop it here as a new node and boom. You can already see how the colors and contrast change, but these are just default settings. So next we're going to select the camera that we used to shoot the footage. In my case here, that's the Canon R5. Now the R5 is new, so it's not there yet. I hope they'll add it soon, but I found that using the EOS R profile here gives me great results too. So let's do that. There. Did you see how it changed again? Looks a lot better now, right? Then we have some basic adjustment sliders. Very simple: exposure, temperature, tint, and saturation. You can already tweak it now, but I usually wait until I've picked a film stock. That's what we'll do next. You can check them all out on the website. We have 4 motion picture film stocks, some photography film stocks, color, black and white, and even Polaroid. This is always the fun part, just going over them and see which one looks best for the project that you're working on. And there's not one that looks bad, they just all look different. I'll go for the first one here, the Kodak. Okay, so and then underneath there's the film color slider and the Cineon to print slider. You can use the film color slider to adjust the balance between digital colors and film colors. So all the way to the left we go back to a digital looking image. Of course, the point of FilmConvert is to get a film look, so you shouldn't set this all the way to 0. But you can if you'd want to. Usually, depending on the footage, I'll set it anywhere between, let's say, 60 and 100. Then the Cineon to print slider, when we take that all the way down, we go back to a log image. And that's the power of FilmConvert, because you don't lose all that log information. So usually I also set this one anywhere between 60 and 100. But I tend to use this one a little bit more often than the film color slider. Again, it depends. And then here you can select the film size, in this case 35mm full frame, and this will affect the film grain in your image. And grain is great, guys. In the past I was never a fan of adding film grain because it always looked so fake, but here in FilmConvert it looks really good because they use real grain, and I love it. Now for YouTube, with its compression, it's not easy to add grain and then make it look good after you upload, because the compression will destroy it. I'm not sure if you can even see it, but let's just try it. Let me zoom in here. So this is without grain, and now let's go up to 100. I hope you can see it because it looks really good. Then of course you can adjust the grain size and saturation, and also image softness, and I love this feature too. Everybody is always talking about sharpening images and everything has to look tack sharp, but I don't really understand why. But hey, it's personal preference. Now, why do I love this softening feature? Well, for my drone footage, because there's one thing that I hate about my Mavic Air 2. That's that the footage looks super over-sharpened, and I can't turn it down. Or they must have added it in a firmware update recently, but I don't think so. So whenever I edit drone footage, I use this to soften the footage just a little bit, and it looks so much better. Then we have even more adjustments. There's the levels, but I usually don't touch these. And then we have a feature to save your look as a LUT, in case you want to upload it to an external monitor, for example. Really useful. And then over here we have even more controls. The color wheels and film response curve, where you can tweak the highlight and shadow roll-off, for example, and basically design your own custom look. And then finally the grain curve. Here you can set what the grain looks like in the shadows, mids, and highlights. In most cases, I don't use all of these advanced features because FilmConvert Nitrate looks good with just a few of the basic adjustments. And that's what I love about it. It's such an easy and fast way to color grade your footage. It takes away all the headaches of color grading manually. And like I said, you can use FilmConvert for basically anything, because I used it now to color grade this video, what you see right here. And here's a clip from my last video. So this is the log, then this is how I color graded it manually, and this is the FilmConvert version. Looks better than what I did manually, right? Well, honestly, that's also because I'm not an expert in color grading, but that's why I use FilmConvert. It's easy and it saves me a lot of time. And if you want to go even deeper in the color grading, then that's also possible. Once you're done with FilmConvert, just add another node behind it where you can start tweaking your look even more with all the features that Davinci Resolve has. You can add masks to tweak certain colors. Let me give you an example. So here in this example, let me turn off this node. I found that all the green looked a bit too brown, and I wanted it to look like a nice, vibrant green, contrasty. So in this node, I went to the color adjustments and I adjusted the green. Simple as that. So you can tweak all the looks that FilmConvert gives you and create your own style. You get the power of FilmConvert combined with the power of Davinci Resolve, and it just works. Is there anything else you'd want? I don't think so, right? But again, it costs $139, so that's what you have to decide for yourself. I think if you color grade once a month or something like that, it's probably not worth it. But if you do a lot of short projects and you're looking for something to color grade fast and easy and fun, then FilmConvert is a good option. It's one of those rare plugins where I'm like, yeah, $139, it's totally worth it. I don't mind paying it because of all the benefits that it gives me. My workflow is just a lot faster now. I'd say just get the free trial, but beware, because once you've tried it, you're probably hooked. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.